So we're back, but I'm going first this time because I have some thoughts. So Matt and I went to see Ready or Not today, in which we learned that marriage is a trick and a trap and sometimes a literal death sentence. In-laws are much. Oh, that scared me. And a third thing that I've forgotten. This is how my brain works these days. Oh, I need longer arms. Sorry. We don't have a mounted thing, so here we go.
Just let me know when I'm allowed to talk.
You can talk, but I have a little bit of a spoilery kind of thing.
No spoilers.
Well, when we get there, I'm going to give you a thumbs down to give you time to turn your volume down till you get the thumbs up to know that it's okay again. But for anybody who's actually already seen the movie.
So, anyways, we went and saw Ready or Not, Samara Weaving, and a bunch of people Andie McDowell, and a bunch of people I recognize, but I couldn't
Brody.
tell you what their names are. Samara Weaving plays the new bride, and she comes from a kind of a blue-collar foster background. Her future family are very rich. They've made all of their money off of games.
That was the third thing. Rich people, especially rich white people, suck.
So, they built their fortune off of board games, and he tells her in the night of their wedding that she has to play a game. It's tradition, and you find out that there's some kind of weird ritual to the whole thing, and she has to draw a card, and whatever game is on that card, that's the game they have to play. She draws hide or seek, and boom.
Which is the bad card.
Yeah, we're off. Did you have anything else? Were those your 4 points of you wanted to?
Those were my 3 points.
So
yes.
here's my thing. I absolutely love this movie. Samara Weaving could very well be the new Scream Queen. I thought she was wonderful.
It was great.
It captures that thing that I think a lot of horror movies, and I wouldn't really call it horror. It's more of a thriller, but it's in that it's a subgenre of horror. It has story. It has character. Which is something that a lot of movies these days are missing.
And they give you enough. They give you enough humor throughout.
Yeah.
To release some of the tension, because there's a lot of tension.
Yeah. There's one moment in particular involving a ladder that had me on the edge of my seat.
Oh yeah, I think the people in the audience were laughing at my reaction.
I think the people in the audience were laughing at both of our reactions because both of us were very. This was a movie that I was very vocal with.
Yeah.
It takes that a dangerous game kind of concept and kind of flips it a little bit. I really enjoyed what they did. I didn't realize that Radio Silence were the people that produced it. For those of you who don't know, Radio Silence did Southbound. They did the first VHS movie, and they did Devil's Due. And it's 4 guys that write, produce, and direct, and they always work together. And each of their films, in my opinion, have gotten progressively better.
Yeah, I'll give you that much.
So yeah, Ready or Not, it's really good. I will say this, Katie may or not agree with me, very gory.
Oh yeah.
Visually and auditory gore.
Oh, there's a lot of sound gore.
Yeah.
So if you have triggers or gag reflex from sound,
Yeah.
Might want to watch this one streaming so you can turn it down.
There's a lot of wheezing and gurgling. But it's really good. I absolutely loved it. Again, Samara Weaving was for me, she was the highlight of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see if anybody can figure this one out, but Katie's found her Halloween costume.
Yeah, I think so.
So if you see it, let me know if you can figure it out. And that's all I have to say about it. I absolutely loved it.
So I have one more thing. Well, I have a couple more things. One of it is the spoilery thing. So here it comes. Turn the volume down. So the whole conceit of this is that their ancestor met this person named Mr. LaBelle, and they made a deal with him. And it's basically, they sold their soul to Satan to have the success that they have. So everything that they do has to do with protecting the family and the money and blah, blah, blah. So, in a very convenient way, LaBelle, spelled backwards, is liable. And there's a point where Daddy says, you don't fuck Mr. LaBelle, Mr. LaBelle fucks you. So, just make of that what you will, what that says about making slanderous statements, or that you are liable, you know, whatever. Pick your spelling. But there you go. I wondered at the beginning, because they make this big deal about how everybody who comes into the family has to go through this game. And I'm thinking, okay, so if the whole point of this game is to kill whoever it is, or the family dies, what happens? So it is just the hide and seek card that sets it off. All the other games that they can pick are just those games. So that got explained really early, and now we're good. And now you can have your volume back. It was a hoot. Music was fantastic. The effects were definitely great.
No computer CGI.
Yeah,
or no CGI blood.
No, it was a lot of splatter, but it was.
Which I'm very excited to see that they're going back to.
It just looks better. There were some. It's a really hard. I think it's a really hard thing when you're making what is not a straight comedy to have shocking moments that make you laugh. Mm-hmm. It's a Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead kind of thing, where these horrific things are happening. People are being murdered, and you're laughing your head off because of the way that they're done.
Yeah.
I don't know who the girl is, the grown-ass woman is, who played the sister.
The daughter.
There's two brothers and a sister.
Yeah,
That's
she
Andie
was
McDowell's
hilarious.
kids. Yeah, she was cracking me up. She's a mess, but so yes. So our overall opinion is
we love it.
oh, okay. We can have devil horns, but we can't have 2 thumbs up. I see how this is gonna go.
Well, Gene Simmons wasn't able to trademark devil horns, so we're okay with that.
All right. So anyway, kids, don't get married. It's a trap, and your in-laws are gonna suck.